What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mike Rashid.
Sean Torbati.
Nick Dompierre.
Nick Dompierre.
The newest.
Nick, hold on. Why are you here, Nick?
I'm here to be announced as the new Alpha Academy athlete.
Announce yourself. Now just fucking with you. Yo, if any of y'all have been sleeping under a rock for the past 3 months, 4, 5, 3.
2.
I went the wrong way. If you don't know, Sean Torbati, who is one of my partners in Ambrosia, we have decided to come together to do the Alpha Academy together. Now, previously the Alpha Academy was just t-shirts, just merchandise, t-shirts, tanks, hoodies, shorts. But now we have actually completed an entire cut and sew collection, custom stuff, head to toe, and it's fucking good.
But what we started this with was what was already in existence, which was the spirit of Alpha Academy. And what we're really emphasizing with everything we do, cut and sew or graphic t-shirts, is this idea of inclusion, of everyone is welcome at Alpha Academy. If you're trying to be better, if you're trying to be the best, if you're trying to take yourself to the next level, Alpha Academy has a place for you. No matter where you're from, who you are, what color you are, how tall you are, doesn't matter. You're here. You're welcome here.
Right. So my past few years doing expos and meeting a lot of you guys, like Sean said, I'm seeing every shape, color, every different type of person you can imagine. I'm talking about cats up there chewing the backer, or cats up in there with hoodies and Timbs on, like you name it, like every different type of person in this country and even all over the world, because this is an international thing as well. Alpha Academy is an American-based company. Being said that, United States is, I think, the most amazing place in the world. However, I think it's so amazing because we are a country of essentially of immigrants. My grandparents were immigrants. They came through Ellis Island.
My parents were immigrants. They came here, yeah.
Second generation, third generation. You know, I don't know about your background, but I'm sure, you know, you have some ethnic blood in you, or some, you know. But that's just America, you know. So with that being said, what Sean said, we are including everyone in this. And we're also trying to do our part to include people in time of need. And that's exactly what we've done. We've talked about it on Instagram a lot. You know, everybody are aware of what happened in Mexico and in Puerto Rico, the natural disasters that affected so many people. And we're doing our part. You see right here, I have the Mexican version of the Alpha Academy shirt. We have Puerto Rico. Nick has Puerto Rico. And 100% of the proceeds, not 80, not 60, not some people do that some business. 100% of the proceeds of these shirts are going to these countries. We've already donated money to Puerto Rico for water filtration systems. Yep,
we found our organization in Puerto Rico, and you can actually see a picture here of that. You can see that our money, your money, our money collectively that we've generated through the sales of the Puerto Rico shirt has already been put to use. Literally, people are drinking clean water because of all of you who've bought shirts. And what's important is we wanted to put that as our first step forward. Like, this is what we're about. We delayed the launch of our cut and sew line so that we could focus on this and get this out there first, because it was a need. We need it right now. They didn't need this in 6 months after we finished doing our cut and sew stuff. No, we had to delay our prototyping and our production so we could get this done.
Right. And not only are we donating all of the money to these countries, but we're actually going ourselves and putting in some elbow work to get dirty ourselves and help out. I mean, because that's what it's about. So that's this whole inclusion thing that Sean is talking about. So also with that, we're bringing on new athletes, and Nick Dompierre is one of them. Sean had already spoke very highly of him. I checked him out. First of all, what Sean told me about him, I didn't even need to check him out because I trust his word and his judgment. But after I checked him out, I'm like, I like this guy. He's a cool guy. And ladies, look at him. He's dreamy. He's a dreamy dude over here. But he's a good guy. He's a hard worker. He's a professional skateboarder. I'll let him tell you a little bit more about himself, but we're happy to have you, Nick. Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
No
Thank you
doubt.
very much.
And another thing, we made a custom shirt for him because he represents the city of Boston. Boston, Mass.
Boston.
Not Worcester.
Yeah.
Boston. So anyway, shout out to Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler from Boston, right? Yeah, shout out to Jay Cutler.
He's from Massachusetts.
He's from
sure.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But he has his own custom limited edition shirt, and every athlete that we bring on will most likely have that. But go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Nick Dampierre. I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts. All my life I wanted to be a professional skateboarder growing up, and I worked hard, became that professional skateboarder, traveled the world, competed in X Games, Rob Dyrdek's contest, Do Tour, all the contests. And then I did suffer a pretty bad injury. I broke 2 vertebrae, and then that really transitioned into this whole fitness lifestyle that I live. And now I'm just really about helping people live a better life, motivating and inspiring people.
Nick is a person of a similar mindset to Mike and myself, where he's 100% committed to putting out nothing but positive energy into the world and trying to give more than he receives. That's a philosophy that Alpha Academy is being built on from the very beginning. And so we're happy to have Nick, as well as we have our eye out for other people who can help us spread this message and help us show that all these lines and borders that we've created, whether it's a city line, a state line, or even a country line,
yeah.
You know, it's even a world line. You know what I mean?
A world line.
Yeah.
Outline
yeah.
the world.
Any of these arbitrary barriers that man has created, I'll give the world credit and just say it is self-sustaining. But if you're from Boston, if you're from New York, if you're from Flagstaff, Arizona, it doesn't matter. We're all the same. There are mentalities in all of these areas that we can appreciate and learn from and embody. And that's what we feel that Alpha Academy is going to bring forward and really help promote this message of being together and being able to learn from each other.
Right. And to segue into this next topic, what Sean is saying, some of you may or may not know I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and Brooklyn has a certain mystique about it, a certain type of grit that people associate with the borough of Brooklyn.
Much like Flagstaff.
And very similar to Flagstaff. And Brooklyn is not a city. It's technically a borough, but more importantly, it's a planet. Those from Brooklyn know what I'm talking about. Brooklyn, the planet. But anyway, we're releasing a limited edition shirt for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's version of Alpha Academy, Brooklyn Academy. You can see it right here. We're not making many of these, only a few. And this, you don't have to be from Brooklyn to wear this. You know what I mean? It's a mind state. Anybody that go to Brooklyn, they might feel some of that Brooklyn vibe. You know what I mean? It's a go-getter, hustler mentality. And it's real gritty there. And gritty, I tend to be attracted to gritty people because they can take, they can take a few on the chin and keep moving and roll along with the punches. And that's what it's about in life. And that's not necessarily just a Brooklyn thing. You could be from anywhere and have these characteristics. So there's not really just isolating Brooklyn alone. This is for anybody. Anybody can have this mentality. And what else we got?
The Boston shirt that is Nick Dampierre's signature shirt. And finally, we have a shirt that's kind of close to Mike and myself, which is the Long Beach Academy shirt. Again, limited edition. All 3 of these shirts they're going to be run in very limited quantities. So they're all going to launch together.
Black Friday
next week. That's when they're going to launch. And when we run out, we run out.
That's it.
That's it. This is limited designs.
And listen, let me tell y'all something. These are places that if you haven't been, you want to go. Boston, Brooklyn, Long Beach. Long Beach, to me, in my opinion, is California's best kept secret.
It probably is.
Long Beach is one of the dopest cities in the world. People in Long Beach have so much fucking pride. It's so cool.
People don't know Long Beach is one of the biggest ports for shipping in the entire world. Like it's literally one of the hubs of the California economy.
So it's a historic place. So once again, these are all very limited edition, very special to us, and hopefully special to a lot of you guys out there. And we have a lot more places, a lot of cities, a lot of countries that we're dropping at certain specific times. All right, so keep your eye out on that, because once it's gone, it's fucking gone.
Also, keep your eye out for more content coming with Nick, because he's got a very unique lifestyle that a lot of you guys on Mike's channel or in the general fitness world haven't seen. Mm-hmm. He has a talent that not many people have, which is He can do crazy stuff with a board with wheels on it. So
Right.
stuff that will blow your mind. So
I used to think I was a skateboarding wizard when I was a kid. I used to do the, you know, you go back and forth. That was it. That's all I had.
To get back
That's all
on
I
it,
had.
man.
Hey, I'm down.
Yeah.
I was about to get a boosted board.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I just give me a regular skateboard and we just get
Push it, man. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. But anyway, y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna link Nick's channel down below. Y'all check him out. He has some really. Nick is a good dude, straight up. If y'all know me, y'all know that I have a 99% ratio of attracting good people. I've had a couple bad ones infiltrate, but we're out of that. We're into all positivity, nothing but good people around, positive vibes. You know, I like to share good people with y'all. Y'all know how I do. So check out Link's channel down, links. That's it, check out links. Check out Nick's channel down below, the link's right there. And also, make sure you go to thealphaacademy.com and check out what we got. Listen, you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss it. All right? Much love.